All right. Hello, my love. It's Elena from Therapeutic Priestess. Welcome to the show. Hail and welcome. Hello. I'm still trying to get my intro. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. This is another episode of Therapeutic Priestess. I am Elena and I read tarot cards. I am a astrology student. So you'll see me interweaving some tarot predictions and studies into astrological things that are going on in the stars above us right now. So I am just so excited. This is going to be a reading for the new moon in Pisces on March 13th, kind of both days, Saturday and Sunday, March 13th and March 14th. And what I'm going to do today is go through each of the astrological signs by element and then give a little bit of like an astrological breakdown of what's going on, and then an intuitive breakdown based on just a couple of pulling of tarot cards. So that's what we're going to do today. I'll start by saying that the astrological breakdowns will be for either your sun sign or for your rising or ascendant sign. And I'll link below just like one of the many sites, websites that I enjoyed using for calculating birth charts and natal charts, so that you, in case you don't know, you're welcome to go down there and look. So I'll start by telling y'all a little bit about this new moon. So, and I'll do some shuffling as I do it. But this new moon is in Pisces. So we can see the new moon as a time for setting intentions. Every phase of the moon, every phase of the moon has a different sort of concept or intention behind it. So we had a full moon 2 weeks ago, and that's more of like a harvest and a culminating of energies. And the new moon is when we begin the cycle again. It's a time for letting go, starting from base one, setting intentions, and clarifying values and goals for the upcoming weeks. So in Pisces, we can see this new moon in a Pisces moon energy. So what does that mean? That is like the moods and the feelings and the emotions that we have are Piscean. And Pisces is water sign. It is emotional. It's intuitive. Pisces is connected with everything. You see the symbolism of the Pisces as the two fish connected by the string going in different directions. So Pisces has a deep intuitive understanding that we are all interconnected with one another, which is pretty cool. And so this weekend, collectively, we'll all be experiencing a heightened sense of awareness and tapping into our feelings. And what this may look like is just wanting to cry, wanting to express your feelings. And it's good to express them. This is the time that is encouraging you to express what you're feeling, whether it's crying or if it's joy or anything that it is. This is an expression of those feelings and a tapping into them. And we're able to deepen our bonds with one another by tapping into this depth of feeling and emotion. So I'm going to start with the air signs. I'm going to go air signs, fire signs, water signs, and earth signs, and just give you guys a little bit of information. I'm still trying to get my template for the show. I don't think I will totally get it, but I think I just got to put it out there. And I appreciate whoever is watching this, because it really means a lot that you are supporting me, and that I'm just excited that you're interested in all of this fantastic information with me. So thank you for supporting me. Thank you for being here. Let's explore. Okay. So once again, this is if you, and I'm going to have my notes out because I am learning, and that's okay. But I'm going to try to get off page a little bit to get some of my own intuition hits on things. So this is for air signs. Hello, air signs. I hear you. I see you. Communicate to me all these ideas. This is if you have the air sign, if you are a Libra, if you are an Aquarius, or if you are a Gemini, either sun or rising ascendant. And then in total, you can kind of see if you have, like, let's say a moon, a Mercury, or a Venus in the sign, concentrate more on the lessons or the messages that we get about the element, because we're focusing on the top two parts of the personality, the sun and the ascendant. So let's begin with our cardinal sign of Libra. Hi, Libra. You looking real balanced today, balanced and thoughtful. Okay, I'll stop. Libra, this weekend, your house is in the 6th house. So what does that mean? We can connect the 6th house to the qualities of health, fitness, your environment. This is a house that's ruled by the Virgo. So this is things in the material realm around you. This is having control over your environment. And this is having really good self-care practices. So what does this look like for this weekend for you? We have a new moon in Pisces and you're in the 6th house. So you're going to see this new moon in Pisces, emotional, cathartic, dreamy feeling energy in your immediate environment, in the things that you put work and effort into. So what could that mean like in your relationships? Let's say some of you guys may be in like a romantic or an intimate partnership with somebody. This may mean you wanting to have a little bit too much control in your relationship with them this weekend, or you've been in situations or in patterns in the past where you wanted to have control over partnerships. And what we're seeing with this Pisces energy, it's saying, let go of that. Let go of trying to control everything, especially things having to do with interdependent relationships. And the lesson that we can get from Pisces is we are all already interconnected. Things are already as they're supposed to be. You don't need to try so hard to control based on your one perspective, because we all have different perspectives. And so that's one way that I could see the air Libra energy in the 6th house. But this might also just mean having really good self-healing practices. I feel like this can be a time for you, Libra, to reflect on the past, to realign with what goals and dreams and values you have for the future, and use this as a time to relax, take care of yourself, and go inward into your immediate environment and establish those self-care practices that feed you moving forward. So there you go. That's air. That's Libra. There's definitely more that I can go, but I'm realizing I can't go forever. I'm still trying to like figure out my mode with this, but I could take like, this could be Libra, could be like a whole life seminar. You are Libra. You already are the whole life of examining this quality. So I'll just keep them to about a minute or two. Okay, next is the fixed sign of Aquarius, the fixed air sign Aquarius. And this is in the 2nd house. So Aquarius, hello to my Aquarius sons and ascendants, or if you have people in your life that are Aquarius, or if you connect with Aquarian energy, in the 6th house. So in the 2nd house, the 6th house was Libra. Aquarius is in the 2nd house, and the 2nd house is ruled by Taurus. So this is money, work, income, your career. This is the commitment that you put into things in your life and the things that you create for yourself. And so where we can see this Piscean energy in your life, Aquarius, is getting creative in how you do your work, in bringing a new idea that you have been sitting on for a while and bringing it to fruition. I also see this energy as a reminder that not everything is intellectual or outside of yourself, but a reminder that you are coming from a place of feelings, of emotions, of creativity from that place. So bringing that emotional creativity into your work life and into your relationships. And this could also be in your daily routines. So having like a really strong self-care practice during this time could be helpful, making sure that you're not overextending yourself anywhere, because something that happens with Taurus is that overextending, that wanting to create too much, wanting to put too much energy out there, but then needing to come back in and take care of themselves and refresh. So this can be a really good time for you to emotionally refresh and take care of yourself. Yeah. Okay, next we have our mutable air sign, and that is Gemini. Hello, Gemini. Good to see you. Gemini, suns and ascendants. Welcome to the table. Gemini, you are a communicator. You are an intellect. You are a person who can talk to everybody and can understand different perspectives and different ideas. I just got a text, but I was gonna let it go. Yes, so this weekend, you are in the 10th house. That was very Gemini energy, wasn't it? New information coming in, whatever. Gemini is in the 10th house this weekend, and the 10th house is ruled by Capricorn. So this is your ambitiousness and your public image and your work and your career. Very similar to Taurus because they're both earth signs, but Capricorn has this sea goat energy, and it is all about achievement and goals and about really, if you think about the brain, it's the reward center, and Capricorn knows that you need to be able to put time and energy into things to bring them to fruition. So I'm almost seeing this as like a good luck omen weekend for the Gemini to have things happen on like a public scale, like have recognition, public recognition for the work that you've been doing, or potentially you're doing some sort of speech this weekend, or you're connecting with a big group of people for some reason. And this is your Piscean creative, emotional water connected energy in your ambitious big house. So you're bringing this big creative energy on a larger scale. So those are some qualities of it, but I'm just trying to think of the specific things that may be happening for people during this time. And it's ambition and it's success. And so could be a time for you to trust your ideas on things and bring them into fruition and not let yourself be held back by inhibitions or insecurity about how it will be received. And just know that it is your time to be able to bring these alive, these ideas, these creative visions and passions. Yes. And this could also be a time for you to be taking on a bunch of different lovers too. I don't know if everybody is polyamorous, probably not. But this could be a time for you to bring this big creative idea into a public way. There's more there that I could probably go into, but I think that's good. So that is our air signs. And now what I'll do, that was the astrological level. And now we have a tarot card pull for the air signs. Air, what do you need to know right now? What do you need to know right now? Air signs. Okay. Air sign, what do you need to know? Three of Wands. This is creative. Wands are creative energy, bringing things to life. And the three, ruled by the Empress, three is giving birth to something. The one and the two have now created something new. So we see this character in here sort of modeled after the Rider-Waite. I think this is the Morgan Greer deck. This character here is looking out into the expansiveness. They have created like a foundation for which they will be able to manifest things. This can look like you've decided your creative project or your vision, you've put in some of the work and you've gotten a secure base. And now you're thinking, what is the next step? What is the next step in my career? What is the next step in my romantic life? What is the next step in the relationships that I have around me? And this is now looking out forward towards your goals, towards the intentions that you're setting into the future. So we see this as a good thing that we have air signs getting a very fiery, passionate energy telling you, bring your creative ideas to reality and connect to your heart and your emotions and your feelings, that Piscean energy while doing it, because then you'll be able to have these different balances all guiding you. You'll have all of the magician's tools at your disposal. Yay, air signs. Awesome. And that's it for the air signs. We're coming up next on, I'm going to do a little leg switch here. We're coming up next on the fire signs. Excellent. Fire, 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 fire. Aries. Ooh, that reminds me. that reminds me to light this incense. Fire signs, fire signs. Aries, hello Aries. Leo, what's happening? And Sagittarius, hello fire signs, welcome. Welcome to the passion. Well, I will say, fire signs, it's a very watery weekend. I don't know about where you live or what you're environmentally, physically, naturally experiencing, but we have a sun in Pisces, we have a moon in Pisces, we have a Venus in Pisces, and we also have Mercury about to go into Pisces. So what does that mean for y'all when it comes to setting new intentions on this new moon, on manifesting things for yourself going forward, on reflecting on the things that have been in your life before? Let's find out. So to begin, Aries. Hello, Aries. This is for our Aries suns and rising signs. Welcome. So Aries, this weekend, you are in the 12th house, and the 12th house is actually ruled by Pisces. This is a time of endings, of closure on things. It's a watery, mutable sign where things are changing. It's about having some solitude and some time to reflect on your life. Pisces, I'm going to look here, can also be about karma or the afterlife. So this weekend in particular for you with the new moon in Pisces is maybe reflecting on what you initially began 6 months ago, what you began 6 years ago. This is reflecting on intentions and ends of cycles. So you may be seeing things come to fruition or things coming to a close, that it's time to let go of them. Yeah. And what is also coming up for the 12th house is something has already finished and it's time to let go of it. And maybe you're holding on to something a little bit too long, but it's past its expiration date. And it's time for you to be able to close this chapter to move on to something else. And it's also maybe connecting or having some healing in your emotional, romantic, intimate relationships. This can look like you and a partner or you and a person in your life that is very important to you. Maybe you've been fighting, you've been butting heads, and it's time for you to change the energy or change the dynamic. This could also mean that you're letting go of something that's happening in your work. Maybe you've been feeling undervalued, you've been ready to go on to the next project, you've been ready to move on to something else, but you've been holding on a little bit too long. So this may be a good time for you to let go and move on to a new job, let go of a job, or change the energy that you have in that specific job. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. And another thing I'm sort of seeing from my notes on here is to prioritize your emotional health right now, because you need to feel taken care of and emotionally stable to be able to go into this next part of your journey. So taking care of your emotional self, connecting with your feelings, not trying to bypass them, Aries, and instead sitting with them may feel uncomfortable, but this is where you're going to learn how to persevere during challenging things. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. There you go, Aries. Next, we have Leo. Hello, Leo. Time to play. I love you, Leo. Your Pisces is in the 8th house this weekend. Your new moon in Pisces is going to be in the 8th house. And the 8th house is ruled by Scorpio. This is sex, death, transformation. This is like revolution. So this might be a pretty palpable weekend for you to flirt, for you to like connect with other people romantically, with your Leo energy that is bright and fiery and flame and the star of the show. You're able to bring that into your romantic relationships, into your emotional self, and really express yourself this weekend. And even though we're dealing with this watery energy, Leo, you know how to whip it up into this sort of frenzy to be able to have fun, be playful, be sexual, just be a big flirt this time. So connecting with that, and it could be even a time for you to reflect and heal on emotional trauma, on maybe sexual trauma. This could be a time for you to have an in-depth look and a revolution over past things that have hurt you in order to heal moving forward. But be gentle with yourself and don't feel like you need to do everything at once. This could be a good time for you to take care of yourself and connect to that playful, sensual energy by maybe taking a nice bath or lighting some incense or doing things that are sensuously feeling good in your body and in your life. Yes, Leo. Okay. Sagittarius, where did you go? Where are you? You're on a trip into a philosophy, into a new way of thinking. I love you, Sagittarius. I love everybody. I love all of the signs. Sagittarius, this weekend, you are in the 4th house. 4th house ruled by Cancer. This is your home life. This is your environment. These are your daily routines. So you may be seeing this Piscean energy come up in how you take care of yourself, take care of your family members, eat good food, feel nourished. This can be a really important time for you to feel nourished and nourish other people around you, and tap into your feelings and emotions, and don't feel like you need to defend those feelings and emotions to other people. You know, this is a time for you to be in your feelings, but then also take care of yourself. Yes. So Sagittarius, let me dial back a little bit. Sagittarius in the 4th house, ruled by Cancer. Your Sagittarian energy is one of philosophy, of creating, of going out into the world. So this may look like you wanting to go on a trip, and both Sagittarius and Pisces are mutable. So this is a transitional time. So maybe you're ending something, ending a career, or ending some cycle that you have been on and moving into a new place or going somewhere. You might be going on a vacation, or you might be going on a trip, or you may be moving from house to another house. But this is a time for you to take care of the environment that you're moving. I'm almost seeing this like the Cancer. You're a crab, you're changing out of your one crab shell and you're going into another one. Sagittarius, you're moving from one sort of home environment into another home environment. Yes, 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 Sagittarius. Okay, well, let's do a card pull for our fire signs. Fire signs, our Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Seems like you guys are going through some emotional, creative stuff, a lot of stuff having to do with the home life. What do we need to know right now? The sun, it was in the reverse, so I'll give a couple of meanings for it. The sun, I would say, yes, take care of yourself. The sun card is one of bright illumination, of connecting with divinity, of connecting to the universe. So this may mean you connecting with your spirituality and using this time period as one to get grounded in what fuels you, what solar energy around you is providing you support. This may also just mean get some vitamin D this weekend. You've been maybe not getting enough for yourself. So go out into nature and look at nature with like a childlike innocence and a reverence for the beauty that is around you. So the sun also has big fire energy. So it's saying you are supported as you explore in this creative place. Yeah. Yes, sun. Yes, sun. Okay. Woohoo. Yes. Okay. Next up are our water signs. Woohoo. Just ground this baby right here. Water signs, this is your time. We have so many astrological happenings in Pisces right now that there's going to be some alignment when it comes to moods, feelings, emotions, dreams, and intuition. So let's begin with water sign of Cancer. because you are our cardinal water sign. Cancer, hello. How's it going? It's good to see you. This weekend, so Cancers that are sun or rising, you're going to be in the ninth house this weekend. And what does that look like for you? So the ninth house is governed by Sagittarius, and these are matters relating to self, to exploration, to understanding the meaning of your life, of understanding the meaning of everyone's life, of philosophy. And so you'll see in the realm of travel, in the realm of higher education, and in the realm of studying and being studious, you're going to have these Piscean revelations. So what this can look like in your life is you taking this creative idea that you have had for a long time and then pursuing it. So maybe you're applying for school, or you're getting together the things to go on a trip somewhere so that you can learn something. Maybe you're going to go take a yoga program, or maybe you're going to learn this new skill that you've been interested in. But what is aligning with you right now is trusting your feelings and your moods and your emotions to guide you towards what you're going to do in your future. And I'm just thinking about this. Cancer is related to the Sagittarian energy of being adventurous and wanting to be liberated and wanting to go into a new place. So this could mean that for some of you, you're wanting to leave something. You're wanting to let go of past environments that you've been in, or past patterns or emotions or internal things that you've had. So for internal things in your life, this could mean you recognizing patterns in yourself and wanting to change them and wanting to have more control over them. And what this could mean in your external life is you wanting to go from one job that you're in to another job, or you're wanting to even just change up your environment around you. Because I know for Cancer, having your specific home family environment taken care of is important to you. So putting that new burst of energy or new creative idea into the environment around you would be a good thing to do this weekend. Yes, Cancer. All right, next up is our Scorpio. Yes. Scorpio, this weekend, the new moon in Pisces is in your 5th house. And so I love this energy. The 5th house is ruled by Leo. So what's better than Leo pursuits in a Scorpio gaze? So this can mean your Leo governs, and the 5th house governs our areas of life that are about self-exploration, about creativity, about playfulness and sensuality, and creating things in your life, and also the children that you have and the inner child that you have. So this could be an important weekend for you to do some exploration and some reconnection with your inner child, with taking care of and nurturing your inner child and being playful. So maybe this looks like journaling on your inner child and doing some heavier work, but this could also mean you're going and playing and designating, carving out the time where you're able to just play and be free and have fun and do things that you did when you were a child. Listen to music that your parents listened to when you were young, or even if you want to find a different way to heal your inner child, do things that are playful and that bring you happiness and that bring you joy, and then connect that energy into something that is sustainable play and creativity that you can weave into your life. And remember that it is a game, that it is something fun, that you're able to let go into it. So with sometimes Scorpio in the heavy Piscean energy, the watery energy, it might feel like this is so much depth and intensity and reflection, but Leo is reminding you to have fun and to be playful, and to maybe even just play with kids this weekend, or if not your own inner child, play with children or play with your own kids, or just connect to that childlike energy of fun, of innocence, of just creating whatever feels good to you. And maybe have some romance too. I like this. I have another note here that's talking about of kind of connecting with the people that you are in romantic relationships with and being forgiving and understanding of their flaws, because they too have had a life that has led them to this point where they have these flaws. So have fun and have a Leo fun, exciting way of connecting in your sensuality and in your relationships. All right, and next, last but very not least, is Pisces. Pisces, it's your time. It's your sun, it's your sun, it's your moon, it's your Venus, and it's almost your Mercury. This is a very aligned time for the Pisces energy. So, hello Pisces, welcome. Good to see you. It's in your first house. So first house is ruled by Aries and is about the ego. Is it about the self? Is about the initiator? This is yourself. This is how you present and how you connect to the world. So in this energy, you're able to really tap into your feelings, your moods, your emotions. You might be getting guidance or intuition from your dreams right now. And you might also just be feeling like everyone around you is able to understand where you're coming from when you're communicating with them. So have those challenging, vulnerable conversations this weekend, because in most respects, they're going to be well received. Something my mom always says is tap the top of your head when you're getting ready for these emotional conversations to connect your higher power with the other party's higher power. And during this time, you can rely on your Piscean energy to let go of control of things and connect to other people around you. A specific challenge for this too is that there is so much Piscean energy that and go with the flow and ability to see the interconnectedness of things, that it may be challenging to put in the specific day-to-day work grind kind of things to get done. So remember that those will be there when you get to them. But this is a time to bring in all of this creative energy, all of this feeling energy, and learn from it what intentions you want to set for your path going forward. And then you'll be able to, after this weekend, really put in the grind. So take this time to relax, to connect with yourself, connect with other people. And yeah, that's what I got. I'm getting there. Okay, those were our water signs. Let's pull a card for the water signs. Ooh la la, ooh la la. Water signs, water signs, water signs, water signs. Water. Oh, you want to come out too? Okay, you got it. You got it. So we have, to begin, the moon. Ooh, the moon. The moon is the subconscious. It's your moods, it's your feelings, it's your emotions. It's all of the stuff that's under the surface. It's howling at the moon. The moon this weekend can be you're getting the opportunity to connect with your deep parts of yourself, merge that shadow, bring that shadow into the light. Don't hate on it, connect with it, dance and revel in the acceptance, the true love and acceptance of the dark parts of yourself. So this weekend, it can mean you doing some deep journaling, or you really being honest with yourself about things, or really living from this authentic place of connecting your conscious mind with your unconscious wills and desires. But first, you got to identify what those are. And then we have the Queen of Cups. It's just a lot of emotional, subconscious energy. So Queen of Cups, this is the queen. She embraces paradox. She understands the duality between things. A Queen of Cups, she gazes into this cup, and she sees dreams and reflections and memories and different feelings and moods. What I would be careful with this card is that with all of the emotional reflective energy, beware of addictions, of compulsions, of old patterns coming back without your consent. This can mean instead of giving into these addictions or these obsessions that you have, this is an opportunity for you to transmute them, for you to combine the dark shadow parts of yourself, the Jungian shadow parts of yourself, and bring them to light so that you can live consciously and effortlessly in your feelings and in your emotions. So, and then I think on a more physical level, this is saying, go take a bath. Take a bath at night in the moonlight. Maybe take a bath on the new moon and connect to your feelings, water signs. This is your element. Go swim in the water. Go find a really great place to go swim, or take a shower, or get into the water, because it's calling to you right now. Yeah. All right. Earth signs. You've arrived. Hello. We'll begin with the earth sign, the cardinal earth sign of Capricorn, my sun, obviously. Can you tell? This is Capricorn, and Capricorn, you're this weekend in the third house. So twat is the third house. What is the third house? This is ruled by Gemini. This is thinking, this is intellectual energy, this is swift movement. This is also your siblings. This is siblings and different peer relationships that you have with people. So what this energy can look like is being expressive in how you communicate with your siblings, with your close friends that you consider family and friends and siblings. And this is an intellectual energy. So speaking from a place of emotional vulnerability in your relationships. This might be rumbling with vulnerability, or this could be just visiting people that you care about. And another part of the Gemini is short trips. So we might see Sagittarius as long adventures and trips, but Gemini is going on a short trip. So maybe you need to get out of the city for a couple of days, or you need to go on a short walk somewhere. It just doesn't have to be a big trip. This can be go for a walk around your neighborhood and discover something new, or go on a walk around your neighborhood with your sibling or somebody close to you and discover something new. Be careful, by the way. Not everybody has the vaccine yet. Wear your mask, take your own, the drill, take your precautions. In any of these situations, be COVID conscious. But this can mean you connecting to your kindred spirit crew that you have, the people that really connect with you, that understand you. Yes, Capricorn. Next up, we have the fixed sign, the peak manifestation of the earth astrological energy, the Taurus. Taurus, I'm ready for you. Let's do it. Taurus this weekend is in the 11th house, and the 11th house is ruled by Aquarius. So this is innovative, creative, rebellious, revolutionary ideas, and having a sense of humanity and humanitarianism that you bring with you into communities, into yourself. This is you connecting to your higher values and trying to ensure that you're seeing it in the world. So Taurus, you know how to put the work in. You know how to commit to things, to create things around you in your life. So use this time period to do those things that you really care about. This could mean advocacy. Go and make the calls to the mayor's office right now. Send emails. Do that thing where you change the title and a couple of the words so they don't get put into the spam. If you need any templates for writing your Congress people, maybe I'll link some below here. But Taurus, this is a time to put your values into action. Bring that big Aquarian energy into your community and into how you create the world around you that you want to see. And this could also mean in a different way, in a more internal way, is a little bit of like a values audit, if you will, for you, Taurus. This can maybe mean filling out some values clarification sheets, putting your values to the test, doing anything that is connected to your bigger philosophies and ideas, and putting it into practice or putting it into a test. And especially really, Taurus, you know how to commit to things, and you know how to create a physical environment around you that supports you. So this weekend in particular, awesome time for you to connect to what those things are and to work to bringing them into your life. Yes, Taurus. Got really excited for that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Last but not least is our mutable astrological sign of Virgo. 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 I will say Virgo, it's a challenge because you and Pisces are on opposite ends of the astrological spectrum and you guys balance one another. So very different qualities, but qualities that can absolutely learn from one another. So Virgo, having control over your environment, of nurturing things, of growing things, of helping other people grow is of paramount importance to the qualities of you of the Virgo. But Pisces has the ability to let go into the interconnected things, of let go of control, of just feel like there's an insurance that things are going to work out. We're going to be connected. And Virgo, this weekend, you are in the 7th house, which is ruled by Libra. This is your relationships. This is just decision-making. This is partnerships like marriage. So what this can look like is maybe letting go of control in your romantic relationships. This may mean having disputes potentially, or having challenges in your romantic or intimate or your family relationships around you. And this can mean, I'm going to read this a little bit. This is like a fire in your house of partnership. So I think we can see that as there is, let me think about it. I want to have one of the pregnant pauses. Virgo, earthy, connected. 7th house, or wait, no. 7th house, Libra, relationships, marriage, contracts, Piscean energy, creativity, intuition, dreams. This may mean trusting your intuition when it comes to the relationships that you have with people. Maybe trusting your intuition if you're considering having more commitment with people in your life, or even just committing to an important creative job that you have, or something that's a project that you want to take on. Listening to your intuition and tapping into your insight if this is the correct way for you to go, or the right placement for you. And it's also suggesting collaboration with other people, fruitful collaboration based on emotional creativity. But you have your own Virgo energy, which is able to create order, put energy in, take the steps to bring these things alive. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's pull a card for the earth signs: Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Ooh, yes. Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay, earth signs, what do y'all need to know right now? I want to do the thing where I like shuffle it and then they fly out and then I just choose those, but I haven't learned how to do that yet. Okay. I'll choose that one. Ooh, okay. 7 of Swords, earth signs. It's time to have some strategy. It's time to get out of specific situations, or to find safe or common ground. You may be in situations this weekend where you feel like you don't have level footing, that you need to put on a mask in certain situations, that you're not safe around certain people, and you don't necessarily want to be, but you maybe need to be a little bit deceptive, maybe not deceptive, strategic in the choices that you make. And so 7 of Swords energy is connected to Venus in Scorpio. So this can mean your emotional relationships, the things that you find beautiful, the attractions that you have. It's a transformation in the energy of the attractions that you have. So you may be feeling unsafe in the relationship that you are in with your romantic partner. And if that's true, then I urge you to seek help and reach out to me if you need support. However, this can mean an energy of needing to find level footing somewhere. If it's not in that situation, then maybe it is in something maybe not so intense, something like you are going from one job to the next job, and it's not time yet for you to reveal to the first job that you're interviewing at other places. And so it doesn't have to be sneakery or trickery, but it's taking all of these different ideas and trying to find a balance with them. So be careful, earth signs. Be careful, take care of yourself, know when to reveal things and when not to reveal things. This is something that we can learn from Scorpio, is that not everything needs to be revealed right just now, that there is a good time to reveal certain things, but sometimes that's outside of our control, and you don't need to have control over all of that. Yeah, strategy. Well, that's it. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I'm going to be trying to come out with new videos every 2 weeks on the new moon and the full moon. We'll see how well that goes. I'm just trying to get my footing with it. But I so loved reading this for you guys today. And if you'd like to book a reading with me, feel free to email me at the email address listed below. And if you like, you're welcome to leave me a tip on Cash App, on Zelle, on Venmo, on whatever. If you want to come throw it outside of my house, I probably shouldn't give my address to just everybody on the internet, but so far it's just like people that I know. So hi guys. But yeah, thank you so much for joining Therapeutic Priestess. I speak abundance over your life, and I send you loving wishes on your journeys. And I hope you guys have a good new moon in Pisces this weekend. Goodbye.